Hi, this is Sullivan Reck, and for my young adult author presentation, I chose to talk about Ruth Ware. Ruth Ware is one of my favorite murder mystery authors. I'm a big fan of murder mystery. It's my favorite genre. Agatha Christie is probably my favorite author of all time. And Ruth Ware writes books that are, in my opinion, pretty similar, but in a more modern light, and I find that really enjoyable. So she's really well known for Women in, I think it's Cabin 10, but I haven't had a chance to read that one yet. I have read multiple of her books, including Turn of the Key and my personal favorite of her books, and one of my favorite books of all time, One by One. She does a really great job, in my opinion, in her books. She uses a really good way of creating suspense in her books, which suspense, in my opinion, is the most important aspect of a mystery or kind of like a isolated setting. So in her books, she does a really good job of creating an isolated setting that's not going to be able to get help, or they put you in a setting where help is not reasonable in a quick enough time. And she throws her characters into the setting and makes one of them have like a hidden secret. Though I will say, I personally really have enjoyed her works. I have heard some criticisms from other people. The main criticism I've heard is that she is too predictable and that she likes to follow certain trends. But maybe because I haven't read many of her works, I didn't really find that. But again, reading just her two works on her own, I really, really, really enjoyed them. I did read The Lion Game too. That's another really well known one of hers. So I've read 3. I forgot I read that one. I read that one a long time ago. But they're really good. They creates compelling characters. They're really easy to follow. The settings are detailed and good, and again, the suspense and the mysteries, in my opinion, are really great. So yeah, Ruth Ware is fantastic. She was also a former English teacher, which I think is really interesting as someone who wants to be an English teacher myself. And again, all of her books are just really enjoyable to me. I'm trying to think what else I should say. I guess I should mention, her biography. So yeah, on the back of this is again One by One. She says, where is this? She's worked as a waitress, a bookseller, and was a teacher of English, like I said, as a foreign language, and a press officer before settling down as a full-time writer. She lives with her family in Sussex on the south coast of England. And you can check her out at ruthware.com. Again, her books, again, my main recommendation would be One by One, but The Woman in Cabin 10, which you kind of see here. It's kind of might be backwards for you guys. But that's another one of her works that I've heard a lot talked about. I think it's her most popular work, and I just haven't had a chance to read it yet. And again, just good. This is just my recommendation. I really love this. I know I'm being repetitive, but I feel like I probably picked an author that is too simple to talk about for me because I really enjoy her works and I can't be really very critical of it, unfortunately. I'm trying to think of what else she does really well. Again, I said she does a good job of detailing her settings, and I'd say in connection with that, her characters move realistically through the settings. They are injured by things that would injure them in reality. I'm not going to go into detail about the specific character, but in this book, there is a character that falls down a staircase and twists their ankle, and that is realistic because it was like a whole flight of stairs. And another character who, what's it called? There's like this one gully they go down, and they basically like break their leg in an avalanche. It's like very realistic, which again, that's something I personally enjoy. Again, really, that's really all I have to say. It's just she's a quality author, writes a lot of quality books. I hope you guys enjoy her works if you choose to pursue them. Have a good day.